Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make a printable sticker kit from start to finish, showing you my exact process, the exact products that I use, how to do it from the time you download your zip file after buying it on the shop, all the way to how I cut it, what settings I use, what printer, what paper, what ink, all of it. I am actually going to refer back to this video in future Plan With Me's where I use printable kits to show you my process of actually printing and cutting them. That way I don't have to do this in every spread that I want to do a Plan With Me in. I can just say I'm going to link a video that will show you the entire process and just assume that the process is the same and the same products are being used, because if anything changes, I will let you guys know and I will do an updated printable video. But for now, this is my process. I have print and cut in this video this kit. This is my Aura printable and I will be using it this week in a pre-plan Plan With Me spread that I will be filming next. So in this video, I'm showing you exactly how to make this kit, but I'm also teaching you two really cool tricks that you guys might love. The first one is going to be how to print your stickers with some text already on your stickers. So this completely eliminates the need for a bunch of script stickers. And this is good especially for either memory planning or pre-planning where you have to-dos that you know you want to do every day. With a memory spread, because you're doing it after the fact, you know everything you want to write. So this is perfect for that. But even for a pre-plan style, which is what I'm using this kit for, even though there will be some pen in the spreads because I don't have everything pre-planned. For instance, on this day, which is a Wednesday, I have a blank spot because I didn't have an extra thing to put, but something might come up on that day and I'll just write it in pen. I'm not super concerned about it not matching. I just personally don't like my handwriting very much, so the more text I can do, the better. So I teach you how to do this. I also teach you how to create your own custom headers. So right here, if my camera will focus, you can see that I have kids schedule and social media that I wrote as custom headers for my sidebar. You can also do this for just your regular headers throughout your spread, like the way we used to do today, littles. You can write those on any of these blank littles in the printable kit. You can make as many as you want, which I think is really cool. So I teach you those two tricks as well as all my tips and tricks on how to make printables. Hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right into it.
First step, you're going to need a printer and sticker paper. I'm using the Canon PIXMA IP8720, which is a great printer for personal use. I wouldn't recommend it for large volume printing, but for doing your own printables, crafts, printing your own pictures at home, this one is great. And for ink, I'm actually using off-brand ink. I think this ink works really well in this printer, but again, I wouldn't recommend it for large volume printing. Also, keep in mind that using off-brand ink can void your printer warranty, so just something to think about when you're trying to decide what ink and printer combo you want to go with. And if you don't want to get this exact printer, that's totally fine. Just make sure to get an inkjet photo printer. Moving on to sticker paper, there are lots of options for paper, both in material and price. I have a few options here to show you, but there are endless brands you can try. If you search sticker paper in Amazon, a bajillion results will come up. So you can see this brand here comes in a matte vinyl, glossy, and a translucent, and this one is much cheaper than my second example. This one is pricier. It's also a thicker paper. So I decided to do a print quality test with all of these so I could show you how they compare. I printed these same full boxes on the matte vinyl and both the cheaper and the more expensive glossy paper. So here is the matte. You can see it doesn't reflect the light like the two glossy options. I personally have always and will always be a glossy girl, so I got this just to show you the print quality on a matte vinyl paper. And then here are the two glossy options compared. The more expensive one is on the top and the cheaper one is on the bottom. And to be honest, the quality is really similar. I think the more expensive one has a little bit more saturation, maybe because the paper is thicker and it soaks up a little bit more ink. That's just a theory, but I don't really think it's noticeable. And I think this just goes to show that the printer is a lot more important than the paper that you pick. Once you have your paper and printer picked out, you can move on to selecting your printable kit. When you go to glamplanner.com, which by the way, I just redesigned this site and I think it's so cute. I love how this turned out, but you're going to go to the printable section and pick out your kit. Right now, as of filming this, there's only 5 kits, but I'm going to be putting up a couple each week. So by the time you see this video, there should be at least 2 more, maybe more, depending on when this goes up. I've selected Aura as my kit for this week, so that's the one I'm going to be using in this video, but you can look through all of the pictures on each listing to see exactly what's included with each printable. Once you purchase your kit and download the files, it will show up as a zip file, which you will open up, and then you will see that you have a folder for cut files, one for PDFs, and then 2 additional files. To print your stickers, open the files from the PDFs folder. Make sure you print at 100% and change the print quality to photo glossy or photo matte depending on your paper. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a trick that you can do before printing if you want to add text directly onto your stickers. Depending on your computer software, this is going to look different. I'm using Preview, which comes pre-installed on MacBooks. So just know that the process I'm about to show you is going to be completely different if you're using other PDF software. I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. So you want to go to Tools, Annotate, Text, and you'll see a text bubble pop up. When you click on it, you can adjust the font and the sizing. I'm using a purchased font called Sweet Tulip that I bought on Etsy. I will link it down below with everything else. And from here, I'm just typing and dragging it to the sticker I want it on, then copying and pasting it to other stickers and changing the text. Moving on to the second page, I'm going to size down the font to size 12 and left align it for my checkbox stickers. And here is where I'm going to write out the to-dos for each day. I'm just typing the things that I know for sure I want to do this week. And then I plan to fill out the rest day to day with pen. I just really don't like my handwriting. So all the things that are for sure this week, I would rather just type out. I'm going to keep filling out the stickers that I have pre-planned. I do bump the font size down to 11 for the habit trackers and the sidebar stickers just because it fits a little bit better. Before you start adding text, you should have a general idea of how you want to lay your stickers down. So I find color blocking is the easiest way for this method. And what I've done is I've written down which color each day gets, as well as whether I want solid or patterned functional boxes for that day. And this is going to help keep things organized while typing out your weekly plans. Since the stickers are not in order of how you're going to lay them out on the sheet, this is just how I found is the easiest. Okay, here's another trick you can do with printables. I am making custom header stickers right now by changing the font to American Purpose and the color to white. And these are for my sidebar, but you can use this method on the blank littles for any header you want, whether you want to do the old style to do, today, littles, or anything else you want. So this is another way to really truly customize your printables and something that you were unable to do with printed kits. Once you're done, you're going to print it at 100%, making sure to change the print quality to photo glossy or photo matte, depending on your paper. And I always bump the quality up a notch. Once those have printed, you can move on to the cutting stage. If you don't have a cutting machine, you can use scissors and hand cut out your stickers, but obviously a cutting machine is the easiest way. I have both a Silhouette and a Cricut, and I much prefer my Silhouette for planner stickers. I have the Cameo, but for beginner cutters, I think the Portrait would be a great option. It's less expensive, and it's really small and cute and doesn't take up very much space. Okay, so assuming you are using a Silhouette, Cameo, or Portrait, you want to go to the Cut Files folder and open them up. The software that you're looking at on my screen right now, my software, is a really old version of Silhouette, so yours will probably look much different, but the steps are the same. They might just be located in different areas. I have another laptop with a more updated version of Silhouette, but I'm much faster on this version because this is the version that I learned on, and it is like 8 years old. So yours will look different. Anyway, once you've opened up all of your files, you want to go to the cut settings section and make sure you click advanced if it isn't already clicked, but I think it should be. And you will see I have 2 line colors set up, a red one and a blue one. I've preset the blue to be the cardstock setting and the red to be the white sticker paper setting, but you will need to adjust the cut settings once each time you open your software. So if you open up all the sticker pages in the software, you can change the cut settings that I'm about to show you once for one of the files, and it will change it for all of the files that you have open. But if you close the software out, if you close Silhouette completely and you reopen it, like if you cut a couple pages and then you want to cut a couple pages later, you'll need to redo these cut settings.
Also, if you open up the instructions for use file that came with your printable, it will actually show you some cut settings recommendations. But keep in mind, all cutters have different personalities, so you might need to adjust these. So highlight the blue color and go down to the settings. You want to keep the ratchet blade at 3, change the speed to 8, the thickness to 20, and click double cut. This is the exterior cut line that will go all the way through the backing and make it a separate sticker sheet. Then for the red lines, which are the Kiss Cut sticker lines to make individual stickers, switch the ratchet blade from 2 to 3, do speed of 6 and thickness of 8, no double cuts. Once you load your page into the machine, you can click Send to Silhouettes and it will cut it. If you find that your stickers are not peeling up smoothly, like they're sticking around the edges, or it didn't cut the stickers well at all, you want to go up on your thickness. If your stickers are cutting too far through, if they're kind of going through the backing or cutting all the way through, then you want to go down on your thickness. Do this for all of your pages and you are done. You have printed your printable. So here we have a finished printable kit that is ready for me to do a spread with, which I'm going to do in my next video. So I will just run you through all of the sheets. You can see how they're personalized exactly the way I want them to be. So you have the full boxes, check boxes with my to-dos on it. I am going to be doing a pre-planned style spread with this kit. Then you have this page with your stackable sidebar, your habit trackers, some functional stickers. Again, to know which ones I decided to do patterns and which ones solids, I looked at my list depending on the day and picked it that way. More personalized stickers. This one I didn't do anything with. I don't think I'm actually going to be using that page. This one I am going to be using the water trackers. I'm going to be using some of these, which I'll show you how in that video. Then you have your weekend banner, movie marquees, your heart checklist flags. I'm going to be using that weekend banner. I'm excited. You have your custom headers here, which I love how you can do that and how you can just personalize the heck out of these kits. More stickers, the washi with the date numbers on there. Then these are the bonus pages that came with the collection. Fashion Girls, Tall Fashion Girls, the journaling stickers. And I also did one of the dashboards. I thought this was so pretty, so I want to use this as my dashboard sticker for this month. And I also did the deco and the double box sticker. So this kit is completely ready and I am actually going to film a pre-planned spread with it right now. So that will be the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys with my next one. Goodbye.